Welcome back, everybody, to part 2 of the Realm review, Bowtech Realm review. Now, in part 1, I focused on Realm-specific features, so if you're just tuning into this video, please go ahead and watch that one first. It'll clear up a lot of questions I'm sure you'll have if you just watch this video that I'm kind of doing one specific thing. And my first video on the Realm X a month or so ago really laid out the features and the generalization of both the Realm series, the Realm and the Realm X. So that would be where I'd recommend starting first, and then moving to part 1 of this bow review. And here is part 2, which I'm going to focus on mainly one topic, and that topic is the speed of the Realm. Now I'll start out by saying I think speed is often overrated. This bow at my specs, 29 inches, 72 pounds, with a 433 grain arrow, is shooting just a hair over 280. To me, that is perfectly usable speed. You get good arrow flight at that speed. That speed with a 7 and an 8-inch brace height, a big brace height, I love that combination. The performance on game is absolutely deadly. Through and through penetration on almost anything you'll shoot with, opens the options for several different mechanical heads or fixed heads. It's a very, very good performing bow while still being forgiving. So I like those speeds. But not everybody shoots 29, 70 pounds, and not everybody has the same priorities in a bow. So if speed is your priority, please listen to this part of my review. I said earlier in part 1 that I shot this bow next to my buddy's Realm X in performance, and we're kind of testing side by side. And what we found is that the overdrive binary cams, these cams that Bowtech have made famous now, and that are exceptionally good cams, and they've used them for several years, and they tweak them every couple of years. These cams on this bow, on the Realm and the Realm X, to some extent to the Rain, but we tested it with the Rain and not nearly as much as on the Realm. But these cams on the Realm series of bows, the performance drops markedly as draw length decreases. In fact, if you were below a 28-inch draw, it would come to my mind, I would have to consider heavily the decrease in performance you get on comfort or on performance as well, but the decrease in performance you get as you drop below 28-inch draw. So to highlight that, and this is kind of an extreme difference, but to highlight that, I will show you this. So, as I was saying before, Buddy and I both shot the Realm and the Realm X. His Realm X was pulling 80.2 pounds. Now that's a lot of twisting, a lot of work to get a bow to shoot that much higher than it's a 70-pound bow twisted and turned like that. But it was tuned, it was shooting bullet holes at 27.5-inch draw with a 455 grain arrow. The speed we were getting was 285 feet per second. That Realm, that exact Realm, at 29-inch draw, 72.3 pounds, 455 grain arrow, 278 feet per second. This bow is on performance, this bow is on comfort. This difference in speed should be quite a bit greater. On the Realm X, you start with 5 feet per second more. You have 10 pounds of draw weight more, which should translate into almost 20 feet per second. And you have the bow on performance, which should increase it an additional 10 feet per second. But as you can see, the difference in speed is not that great. The biggest difference factor of this decrease of performance is the draw length, 29 versus 27.5. So what it means is draw length in the overdrive binary cams matter quite a bit. So there is a couple other factors in that test. One is, like I said, to do the twisting and to get that bow at 80 pounds. The cams are not meant to be synced or not meant to be optimized that way. You have to redo some moving of the cams, some positioning of the cams with that much more load on the limbs. that could factor somewhat into it, but not enough to, you know, to equal that kind of decrease in performance. And even if you say, well, my chrono reads a lot different than your chrono, it shouldn't, you know, my chrono reads a lot faster. That may be, but these were shot side by side from the same chrono. So even if the chrono was off, the difference is about the same, would be the same. And that's a big difference. Big enough that if I was below a 28-inch draw, I'd have to really consider hard about this bow. It would change my perception. I'd still love the ATA, I'd still love the brace height, I'd still love the forgiveness, still love the comfort, and I still might choose this as my overall bow to hunt with for this year and many years to come. But I would definitely have to consider that quite a bit. At 29-inch draw, it doesn't matter as much. I don't have to, luckily, but if I was, there's your thing. If you're below 28-inch draw, you have to really factor that in. So there you go. Hopefully you watch part 1 of the Realm, and watch the Realm X video. Please like and subscribe if you do like these videos. Leave a comment below. You know, maybe we can have some discussion about the performance drop off there. If you're seeing results mirror mine or not. So there you go. But have a good fall, and please check out these bows and the other ones I review.